You are now listening to the Full Sport Press podcast, featuring hosts Jay Hove, Jeff, and Weezy. Please enjoy the show.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I'm Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy's in the building. What's up, Weezy?
What up, what up? Call me Champion Weezy.
Champion Weezy. Yeah, that's you. That's you. FSP champion, man. Congratulations on that, man. Kicked it off early.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Okay,
Most
I
definitely.
won. Talk your
Yeah,
talk.
you won, didn't you?
I did win.
Yeah, you won. Congratulations, man, for sure. What we got up on the show today, Weezy?
Today we are handing out the inaugural
Mm-hmm.
FSP Awards.
Yes,
man.
we are.
Yes,
Man,
we are.
hey, I didn't think you were going to get that one. You got that one. Congratulations, man. That was a tough one. Inaugural is a tough
It's a
word
tough
to say. For sure. Guess what? You bodied that one. For
Shout out
sure.
to Weezy.
Yeah, most definitely. Best of the week, Jeff. What you got for your best of the week?
I'm low down, man. Christmas Eve,
Mm-hmm.
lying to the kids that Santa was going to be at the house by 9:30. And
Mhm.
we sleep at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it was so funny watching them run to the bedroom, trying to find some cover and get up on it, get
Yeah.
them to sleep. We had the tracker playing on the big screen and everything was rough.
Yeah.
I'm low down, man. That was my best of the week.
Shout out to the kids. Yeah, most definitely. And not like old St. Nick. You know what I'm saying? Most
With
definitely.
no chimney in the sight. Though.
Nah,
They
not a
definitely
chimney,
was
yeah.
running to the bedroom to go to sleep, though.
What about you, Weezy? What's your best of the week?
My best of the week, I won 2 fantasy football leagues.
Man,
Shout out to
congratulations.
you.
Hey, man, for real. That's an accomplishment.
That's a big
Yeah.
little pop right there. You got a little
For
bag
sure.
coming your
Oh,
way.
man.
Nah, for real. We
Yeah,
got a bang.
yeah, 2 leagues.
Yeah, nah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Shout out
Most
to you.
definitely, man. How you feel early in the, we'll talk about that. I think you got a speech coming up soon, huh?
Yeah, I got a little something. So.
Okay, for sure. My best of the week was Tampa Bay defensive lineman Silver Salagia. Hope I'm saying that right. Him and his friends hit up at a local Applebee's after losing to the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
And when the bill came around 10 p.m., Silver asked the managers how many people were still working in the restaurant because he wanted to tip every person, including the servers and dishwashers, $100.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Silver Saligia
Yeah.
for sure. I hope I'm saying his name right. If I'm not,
Shout out to
still,
you, Steve.
hey, nah, yes.
Yeah.
What a way.
Yeah.
That's how you go out on
Yeah,
Christmas,
exactly.
for sure. After a loss too. Most people, you know,
Division.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely. What about worst of the week, Weezy?
My worst of the week is the big time college players sitting out on these bowl games.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I don't like. So you have to look at
Josh
it too.
Rosen.
Yeah, Josh Rosen said that. He said that. Josh Rosen said that.
Nah, he didn't play.
He didn't play. He was just talking in interviews how Derwin James, it makes sense for them not to play, and it makes all the sense in the world for him to. Josh Rosen played.
I bet whatever y'all want to bet. Josh Rosen didn't play that game.
In an
I ain't
interview,
betting
he literally said, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But Josh Rosen said, there's no reason for me not to play
Yeah,
because I'm
He said
protected.
he said his ankle was hurt.
Mm. So that's, you know what that means.
Yeah.
He got with those
Yeah,
advisors.
he said,
Like, you know what?
They got a point.
They got a point where he's not playing. For
Because
sure.
Saquon Barkley played. He had a great game.
He had a great game. For
Shaq
sure.
Penny played. Had a great game.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Derwin
They had-
James did not play.
Derwin James didn't play.
You understand what I'm saying? What about your worst of the week, Jeff?
Oh, the NBA 2-minute report.
Mm.
I mean,
That's 2 weeks in a row about reports.
Yeah, I mean, I get the purpose of it.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like it. It makes it that much worse. Like how they came out and said LeBron actually got fired on Christmas Day 2 times and he should have been called. Like that's tough because they won their game. They beat them.
Most definitely.
Or with Greek.
But they didn't beat him. But yeah.
He dropped to the whole.
One of them were five.
Yeah, but it says both of them were.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
so
it was 2 fouls in that.
it was. And then to say, Greek Freak did step out of bounds. He
Definitely.
definitely stepped out of bounds.
And he traveled.
And he traveled, and then to say that, and they're just like, come on, you stepped out winning streak like that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
tough.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
My worst of the week, man. This is a culmination of a year's work.
Uh-oh.
I talked about this on Fresh for Dummies issue number 17. Check out that issue. We break down the top 10 sneakers of 2017.
Yeah.
I officially, Jeff, went through all of 2017.
Uh-huh.
Years before that as well.
Okay.
I don't own a pair of Yeezys. It's a travesty.
Uh-oh.
So in turn, I am officially, mark this down, cameraman, never purchasing another pair of Adidas. Maybe buy some track pants. I like their track pants, super comfortable. But for the duration of my life, it's Nike boys.
Speaking of that,
Nike
track
boys.
Why did you buy your pair of Yeezys? What's gonna buy Yeezys?
Hold on, I'm gonna get there. Hold on. So this Nike just been too good to me. You understand what I'm saying? To continue let Adidas take advantage of me, feel as if I'm,
I've seen don't respect you trying to get into the game like that.
You understand?
Yeah,
Coach Locke got a pair.
Yeah.
Animal Brown got a pair.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So in turn, I don't own a pair, and I think it's a travesty for fashion for me not to have a pair of retail. And this is the thing, I ain't tripping. I could pay above retail, like you're saying, Weezy. But why would I spend $500 on a pair of shoes that's $225?
They really, truth be told, really ain't that high.
Let's keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
Let's keep it a buck. They are.
I always want to say that.
They're really just walk around shoes.
It's tough.
You walking around in those.
Because most people don't know how to dress them up.
Yeah, no, for sure. What you about to say about the track pants?
How you feel about the dudes walking around with the Adidas track pants and the forces on?
That's one of those things, man.
It's a young boy story.
It's a not cultural thing. But it's one of those things that goes with age, age appropriate. And it's an age appropriate thing. But to say that, I think a lot of the time it starts from just having a pair of Adidas track pants on.
Okay.
And then you just first pair of shoes that you have usually aren't a pair of Stan Smiths.
No.
Or some Ultra Boosts or some Yeezys. Yeah. They're usually a pair of Kobe's. Yeah. So for sure.
I got a question for
Talk to me.
Are they gonna bring back the baggy look?
What? Hey, hold on to that question when we talk about Fresh with Dummies a little bit in the first half, man. I mean, not in the first half, but in the intro for sure.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. And also check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee each and every Wednesday. Their latest episode, 2017 review show, is up. Can't check it out.
Yeah, man, they had some hot topics that went through 2017. Hip hop, man, it was a good year of hip hop.
Very good year.
Yeah, for sure. 30 really good albums came out this year.
30 really good
and
albums.
15 to 20 bad collaboration albums in between.
Out of nowhere.
Oh my God,
everybody was bad collaboration albums.
Yeah, that was the main thing that kind of.
I blame Drake and Future for that.
You gotta blame Kanye. You know what? You gotta blame Drake and Future.
Yeah.
That's 2017?
No.
You just saying it started.
Their album made everybody else want to do it. Yeah.
Watch the Thrones first, though.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying these are kids. These are future kids.
Right.
Future Drake
kids. True.
Most of
them.
Who had a bad album? Who had a disappointing album? That wasn't great.
Wale's definitely disappointing. I can't even go back to it. That's been one of my favorite artists. I've listened to it one time.
I'm telling you what.
Big Sean.
My boy. No, Big Sean is a good album.
That's a good
album.
Stop that.
The Metro Boomin?
Oh,
no.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about Outside.
The Room got bad right there.
Yeah, for sure. Because this is The Room.
Yeah, because
camera's always on.
Yeah, camera's always on.
What you feel like with?
Right album, Let Me Down.
That's disrespectful.
Well,
I'm listening to it right now. Well, like it's banging.
I don't know about that.
I'm a Drake fan. We already had this conversation. You know how he feels about More Life.
The Ladies Room podcast, man. You can check out Rizzo and Emma Reed to find out what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. Their latest episode, Oversharing on social media, is up right now. And you can catch up on past episodes and follow Ladies Room Podcast on IG and Facebook. One time for Coach Locke.
Shout out to the ladies.
Shout out to the ladies, man. Do you plan on going to New York? Shout out to the Ladies Room Podcast. They're in New York. Yeah. Would you ever go to New York and celebrate the New Year's?
No. That looks like just too much for me.
Too much? Like, you got to wear a diaper?
Yeah, because you can't move.
Yeah, no, you can't go to the restroom.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere
you do. There's no, dude, you can't get to the damn.
You can't get there.
It's 1 million people down there.
Literally.
You going to do that right there? That wasn't small.
It's just...
I want championship.
You want championship. It wasn't a smart championship, I tell you that.
It's just pandemonium down.
It is pandemonium.
I don't want to pause. I want to go to New York just to kick it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but not today.
Not for New Year's Eve.
Shout out to the Ladies Room Podcast. Fresh for Dummies, man. Me and my dog Animal Brown, a self-help fashion podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion. You catch our latest issue, the top 10 sneakers of 2017, shows up right now directly for the culture. You can follow the show IG page at Fresh for Dummies and simply search Fresh for Dummies on all your social media. We're ranking them top 10, going from 10 to 1. Jeff, you got a face. What's up?
Yeah, it was a couple of questionable ones on there for me.
For me, on Animal Brown side?
Y'all both agreed on that. That Presto being number 1.
That Presto. Well, listen. He had Presto at 10.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't like that Presto at all?
I like it's okay. It's honorable mention. It's honorable mention. The Jordan 1 is the shoe. The Jordan 1.
Yeah, you just like the Jordan 1.
I do. That's my Jordan. That's my Jordan.
Yeah, I can't lie.
All right. You can read up on your favorite FSP co-host.
Yeah, the sicknesses are going out.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, make that one up.
Yeah.
Purchase your FSP merchandise. Catch up on past episodes from all the other shows we just mentioned and much, much more. How do you do that, you ask? Just simply search www.realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. RMG.
Most definitely. Weezy, to answer your question about baggy clothes, going back to Fresh for Dummies, it's back for sure. The big jeans, big white, they're back. Yeah, I won't partake in them. You understand me? I'm a grown ass man. I'm not wearing no big wide ass jeans. And this is the thing. They're just wide. Yeah. They're not waist wide. Yeah. They're just wide leg jeans.
It's the Jinko jeans.
Yeah,
Jinko jeans.
I've seen people in some shorts that came down to the ankles. I've seen Chris Brown's shorts came down to his ankles.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
I'll show you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
That's that back.
Yeah, no, that's back.
I mean, everything was the cycles.
For sure. Bell bottoms will be back. Braids came back. I never thought braids would be back. Braids are back.
Yeah.
But it's it's shaved on the side. But you got braids. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's awkward. Yeah, shout out to the young boy.
They take a lot. They shout out to the young boy. A lot to do the hair. A lot to do the hair with the young boy.
Give me a haircut.
Yeah, for real.
Most definitely. Jeff, you got 10 good wrestling seconds.
Yeah, it's slow out here.
All right, man. Start the clock.
We'll make this one quick. We're just gearing up for the Royal Rumble. We're going to have the first ever ladies Royal Rumble. With that is 30 man over the top battle royal.
Okay.
Winner gets a chance to go to WrestleMania to wrestle for the World Heavyweight Championship for their respective brands. So definitely getting ready for that. That's coming up here at the end of January. Then we get ready for WrestleMania season.
Yeah. It's time, man.
Let's watch the Royal Rumble, man.
10 good wrestling seconds, man. No.
Royal Rumble's gonna be good.
We can use
Raw 25, man.
It's coming up.
It's gonna be a good one too. You'll like to see that one too. That's
all. 25 Monday. It's Monday.
Is Mr. Perfect still alive?
No. R.P. Kurt Henry.
Dang, Kurt Henry. But Razor Ramon's still alive.
Razor Ramon is
What about Lex Luger?
Lex Luger looking bad out here.
Really?
He's looking bad. I think he's in a wheelchair now and everything.
What?
What? He ain't looking too good for Lex.
Man.
Shout
out to the wrestlers of my child.
Lex ain't looking too good.
How's Bret Hart doing?
Bret Hart
he had cancer.
He had cancer. Then he had seizures and stuff. Bret Hart, he still is alive and kicking.
Yeah.
That's how Goldberg fought.
Oh, about Bam Bam Bigelow.
He has an African American wife too.
He does. Bam Bam's dead.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yes. This is a bad thing,
man.
Let's get out of here, man.
Question of the week, man. $1 million is on the line, cameraman.
Oh boy.
You get one chance to beat this brain teaser in 30 minutes or less. Which would you choose? The Rubik's Cube, crossword puzzle, word search, or a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Crossword puzzle.
Word search.
I ain't fooling with the Rubik's Cube.
Not 30 minutes.
Let me tell you, 30 days.
Man, I've been spiked it, doing it against the wall.
You're doing a word search.
Yeah.
But, and these aren't the child word. This is this big dog word search in the newspaper.
I'll take
you
that.
got that in 30 minutes. Yeah. You're knocking everything.
I'll take that.
Crossword puzzle.
Crossword puzzle for me.
Yeah. Crossword puzzle is tough.
Yeah.
You get caught. You get cross-eyed doing it. You got dog in the fight. You doing crossword puzzle. Cameraman, that's what's up. The jigsaw puzzle is last.
Yeah, easy.
Oh my God. The jigsaw puzzle is disgusting.
Look that way.
Man, it takes me that. I've never successfully completed a jigsaw puzzle in my life.
Ooh, I used to see people turn them over.
Yeah.
Face down. And
most definitely. Most definitely. Now, tweet us with questions during the show at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to give us a comment with a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. More importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell the smart friends that can complete a Rubik's Cube. Do you know anybody complete a Rubik's Cube?
I saw a dude do it, but I thought he cheated.
For sure.
Yeah.
I seen a dude do it in 5 minutes.
Did that? Yeah, we need that $1 million.
Shout out to that.
Yeah, for sure. Tell a friend about that FSP podcast, man. The revolution will be podcast. I'm sure you're ready to get started this first half.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The first half is underway.
First half, man. Hottest sports news of the past week before we get started. I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
This is your boy Champion Weezy here.
Champion Weezy in the building.
I like touchdown Weezy a little bit.
Touchdown Weezy.
Yeah.
Like
touchdowns got you this championship for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I know DP listening to this piss. Yeah, for sure. Before Weezy gives his acceptance speech, we'll get with the predictions for the college football playoff games that are coming up tomorrow, which was Monday, January the 1st.
Let's do.
Starting off with the Rose Bowl, Oklahoma versus Georgia. They play at 4:10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Who you got winning that, Weezy?
I'm going with Georgia, man.
You got Georgia winning this.
I got Georgia.
Yeah.
You're a Baker Mayfield guy. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
But I like Nick Chubb, Sonny Michelle.
Yeah.
I like them boys running the football. I like Georgia.
Now, Georgia has the defense that doesn't get enough credit.
That's
linebacker, but they're trying to set it up for Bake. They say Bake's sick.
Yeah.
And, he's battling a flu.
Yeah.
He done
showed up for the interview.
Right.
For press day.
So they're trying to set it up.
For legendary
performance for Bake.
He played through the flu and all
Exactly. It's hard to bet against that in turn because when they set it up for you, it's usually a situation
This could be your week.
Yeah, it could be his week for sure. But give me Georgia, man. I got to stick with my SEC guys. The second game. My bad.
No, you go with you.
You with me with that?
Yeah,
okay. Second game, Sugar Bowl. Clemson versus Alabama.
This next championship.
Monday, January the 1st, 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. Who you got winning that, Jeff? And why?
I got Bama. As much as I want to say Clemson, because ACC whatever, but I think Bama takes this one.
Yeah,
complete the trilogy.
Yeah,
3 straight years, great football between these two teams. So
yeah,
but to me, this is the national championship. This game.
Okay. What about you, Weezy?
I got Bama by 14 points.
Whoa, that's a hot take.
What's the spread, Weezy? Do you know?
I haven't checked.
Yeah, trying to stay away from
14.
I know you'll take 14.
I'll take 14.
I'm sure
This is the thing about Nick Saban. You can't give him this much time to prepare for anything.
Yeah.
Usually the first game is the problem. I mean, the second game is usually the problem. The first game is usually a cakewalk for Nick Saban in these college football playoffs. So I'm sticking, again, with the SEC. I'm going with Bama. Not by 14, though.
that's a big number.
7.
Yeah.
It's
7-3.
Probably a blowout.
Yeah.
I'm saying
I can see it breaking. Like, it's a couple of bad plays towards the end. Trying to come back. Yeah. But, man, that's a big way to jump out there.
Yeah, no, for sure. 14 of them things. The national championship game is Monday, January the 8th in Atlanta, Georgia. We'll talk about that next week. But more importantly, Jeff, go ahead and take it away.
Yeah, this is normally a J-Hole segment. But in a thrilling fantasy football championship between Weezy and his You Choose the Side squad and DP and Show Me Them TDs, Weezy pulled it out.
I did.
Pause.
I had to get pause.
Yeah. No, I was getting it.
Okay.
With a great out of nowhere performance by Juju Smith-Schuster, because he was definitely projected to only give you 7 points at one time. Then he got that touchdown and won you the chip. So,
Yeah, he did.
Congratulations, Weezy. Tell the people how you feel.
I feel great about it.
Okay.
They laughed at my name. You choose a side. I still won.
Okay.
I made a bad trade.
Yeah.
I still won. They took advantage of me on a couple of trades. I still won. But, it was all in all my first time ever playing fantasy football.
Yeah.
And I won 2 leagues.
2 leagues.
2 league wins.
I like that one. 2 league wins is nice. I like that one.
2 league wins.
I like
Shout
that.
out to Emma Brown.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wayne.
Yeah.
Shout out to DP.
Yeah. Definitely shout out to DP. Know he listened.
Yeah. A lot of people, I sent some requests out there from trades. They ignored me.
Yeah.
I still won. It's just, it's just part of it, man. I still win at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
And I'm the champion. I shouldn't have lost.
You should.
I shouldn't have lost.
I should have lost a game?
Nah, I told you at the beginning of the season my team was built to win. I showed them that. But,
okay.
I still won.
Yeah.
So, champion week, touchdown week.
Touchdown week.
That's my name.
2 league weeks.
We still won. Ty Gurley, how did Ty Gurley though, man? Ty Gurley helped me.
Juju helped.
Juju helped. Best pickup ever had. Best pickup of the season so far. Jay will tell you he picked up that dude from Detroit. Juju Smith was the best pickup. But I won. Never was a doubt. And
You choose the side.
You choose the side.
FSP 12 man 2017 champions.
Oh man!
Shout out to Weezy.
Shout out to Weezy.
Because
Thank everybody for playing.
Thank everybody for playing. We'll be back next year. I'll be the commissioner next year.
We'll be back. We'll be right back.
Are you predicting a championship repeat?
I don't plan on losing.
Are you going down with Rizzo as the back-to-back champion?
Rizzo, come on back to the league next year. Come on back. I'll let you back in.
You'll let Rizzo back in.
Come on back to the league next year, Rizzo. I win. It's over with. You choose a side. How you feel about that, Joe?
That might be the best moment we've ever had on the show right there. That might be the best moment we've ever had on the show.
People damn about that.
Shout out to Weezy, man.
Shout out to you, man.
Shout out to you. That was fun, man. It was fun.
Yeah, good show.
It was fun.
We'll be back next year.
I'll be back next year.
You know I went 13-1, Joe. I lost 2 games, the whole goddamn shit.
Oh God! Oh God!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Let's move on.
Yeah, please.
Let's move on.
And I'm telling you, shit still work. Don't.
Nah, I'm gonna say this. He gonna be hiding that, but I'm gonna say it.
Nah, for real, don't do it. I'm telling you,
it's just one snake. It'll be alright.
It might not be.
It'll be alright.
It might not be, cameraman.
My boy was so hot. It was so hot when he lost. Get what he said. Get what he said, Joe. He said, he didn't beat me. I got cheated. He didn't beat me.
They took it from him. They
gonna take it from him.
They took it from him. Now, deadass, they took it from me. My number 1 wide receiver in the country. Now, fuck that. The number 1 player in all the MVP of the league gets hurt catching a touchdown that he dropped because he was hurt. Keenan Allen gets hurt, who's the second best wide receiver in the whole NFL, arguably, numbers-wise.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
Didn't do
4 consecutive games in a row, he's averaged right around 30 points. 25, 30 points, right? Yeah. In turn, none of them showed up on that week. None. Yeah. I average 150 points a week. Yeah. I could put up 110 that week. Yeah. Maybe not even that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They took it from
they took that shit from me. And I never forget the fantasy gods for that, too.
And you done.
And I'm done. I was over.
I'll be the commissioner.
For sure. You sure in the hell will. Giving you the passwords,
I need all
security codes, you got all that shit over with.
Checks in the mail?
Man, what check? Oh, yeah, DP paid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shout out to DP.
Shout out to DP.
Yeah, for sure. Let's move on, man. Let's talk about another divorce, because I'm divorcing fantasy
football. Oh, my God.
James Harrison, man, spent the majority of his career with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
This is tough.
For the past week, it's been an ugly divorce, with him eventually landing up with the New England Patriots. Now, Harrison, his lack of playing time over his 15 games last season, now he's not even playing in back-to-backs. Certain situations, he didn't even sign up to sit on the bench, he said, and be a cheerleader. Come on, James Harrison.
I thought they was holding him out for the playoffs.
I did, too. That's what I was thinking. But you got to look at it, too. He said that, people like Bud Dupree, T.J. Watt, those guys are young guys. They have to play. They lost Shazier. Yeah. They need a little bit more speed. Yeah. James Harrison's going to slow things down for that. He's not better than T.J. Watt right now. He's just not. Who's at fault, though? Harrison or the Steelers?
I think maybe he wasn't. Yeah. I don't think he was maybe told what his role was going to be the right way.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's half the battle.
You know what I'm saying? And he didn't have a chance to accept it or, fight against it. And he lashed out because his teammates on Pittsburgh are basically saying he was a horrible teammate this year.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what they said. Dude, they said
but you gotta look. He came back from retirement to play. He retired.
Yeah, that was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was last year when he did that. It wasn't this year.
It wasn't this year?
Yeah, no, he came back and signed. But they said that Bud Dupree said that he would leave the stadium as soon as he was found out that he was inactive for the past 4 or 5 weeks. Yeah. Didn't practice or attend meetings, and if he was in the meetings, he was going to sleep, and rarely would even come in the locker room. And last said he didn't visit Ryan Shazier in the hospital. Come on, man.
Well, that wasn't no shot to Ryan Shazier at all.
That might not want to be able to see him in that light.
Maybe, but as a teammate, if all your defensive teammates are there,
right,
you kind of got to show face. As much as you don't even want to go in there and see him, you got to at least be in the hospital.
You do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. Now, Weezy told me during production that Harrison had 2.5 sacks, 5 tackles. Yeah. So, I mean,
and he's a Patriot.
And he is a Patriot. So, in turn, we'll see how this shakes out.
He still won.
You still talking about fantasy?
No, I'm saying he still won. He played on the team.
Oh, he still won. Oh, okay. Man, my bad, Joe.
God, dog, man. Well, the Patriots did a Patriot move, picked up the guy from a team that they know the team they feel they have to face to get to the championship.
For sure.
Probably the biggest test to get to the championship.
Most
So they picked him up. Probably get some inside information from him like the Patriots do.
Cheap.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Moving on. I feel like this is a no-brainer. But former FSU great and NFL great Deion Sanders and current Seminole head coach, my guy, Willie Taggart, have shown mutual interest in Sanders becoming the defensive backs coach at Florida State. What are we waiting on here? This should be already. The contract should be signed. Coach Prime should be already out there getting the guys together. Like, what are we waiting on?
Let's keep it a buck, man.
Yeah.
Let's keep it 1,000.
What are we doing?
There's no way in hell that Deion Sanders is turning down, what did he get, like 2.8, 2.7 at NFL Network to make max, what, 500,000 max as a DB coach for Florida State. Logistically, it doesn't make any sense. Feel good story, makes sense.
Yeah.
Recruiting tool.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That's all it would be.
Yeah.
Recruiting tool.
No, Deion can coach now. He coaches. He coaches at his own.
He won a state championship.
Yeah, he coaches at his own school.
High school.
Yeah. Now let's look at it, guys. Okay. Most players that are great in something, like
have a hard time coaching.
Have a hard time coaching.
Larry Bird was really good at coaching. He's the first person to win a GM of the year, coach of the year, and executive of the year.
And except to the rule.
Just
to the rule. Steps to the rule.
It is.
Most players that are great. Yeah, Deion Sanders got there and teach them boys technique. Deion didn't have really good technique. He was just fast. No, Deion was good. No. I'm taking the wrong way.
You said something right there.
Nah, Deion was great. But these boys are not no Deion. He can't say, well, just do what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can't say that to
But
me.
I think Deion coaching high school and coaching his sons and being in the program, he's seen kids mature in front of him. I think that's helped him be able to be a decent coach. And and you're a defensive back. He's not a head coach. He's just coaching his position that he knows better than probably anybody. So that may help him out. I do agree with what you're saying though, with players having a hard time coaching.
Do you think that's something that he could work out? Working at the NFL Network, you can't do both.
I don't think you can.
I don't think you can.
He can walk on that campus anytime he wants to, man.
No, I mean, no.
He got a key. He got the key.
Yeah, no, for sure. What I'm saying is putting him away from NFL Network where he's making $2.5 million. So.
Him, Bobby Bowden,
I would rock
maybe Charlie Ward. They got keys to give everybody want for.
Peter Wark might have a key. Peter Wark deserves a key. Peter Wark deserves a key. At Florida State, Peter Wark deserves a key.
Ward done got a key.
Ward Dunn might.
Derrick Brooks got a key.
Derrick Brooks got the key.
James
got a key.
Definitely has
got a key.
James go wherever he wants to.
Hell yeah.
Christian Pond?
Nah, that's not.
EJ Manuel?
Hell.
That's what I want to hear right there.
Let's talk about some SEC football, man.
God.
Game 1 started the 2017 football season. We saw Jacob Eason as the Georgia Bulldogs QB1. But since then, he's been on the bench since sustaining that left knee sprain in the Bulldogs season opener against, I forgot who they played. But anyway, now as they prepare for a national championship run, Eason is the backup QB, and his future at Georgia remains a big question. Now, given Jake Fromm's emergence this fall and the anticipated arrival of the next Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, where should Eason?
That's your man.
Hey, listen, Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, my guy.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to the depth with them boys, for sure. Most definitely. I ain't been wrong with them quarterbacks. Where should I? Yeah, listen. That was Lil Mike. Shout out to Lil Mike. That was Lil Mike. I'm telling you, I'm watching the game. I said, why in the hell we putting this boy in? Never lie. First pass he threw, 70 yards. Touchdown. I said, damn, we might have a little backup quarterback. But answer the question: where should Eason take his talent?
Gotta be out of Georgia.
Definitely got to be out of Georgia. He's from the Pac-12 area. He's from Seattle, Lake Stevens, Washington.
Does he go with Chip?
He can't move. Chip needs and he has a kid coming there that was a quarterback at Bishop Gorman.
Yeah.
That's going to UCLA. Yeah, Robinson. So, and that's more of a Chip Kelly quarterback. Jacob Eason is more of a.
He got an arm.
He's a pocket pass. He's bustling.
Yeah, for sure. He's a quarterback.
He's got an arm.
I can see him playing for Mike Leach, Washington State.
I can see that. But
Tell me.
he's got to go back out that way.
He's got to go that way, most definitely. Pac-12 region,
Yeah.
some of that. But this is the biggest. This is the thing he needs to worry. And Jake Fromm probably needs to listen to this. I know you listening, Jake.
Yeah.
Listen.
You're listening.
He's one left strain, knee strain away
It's
from
over
being
for him.
just like
Yep.
Jacob Eason. So because Justin Fields is going to play at the University of Georgia next year. It ain't no question. So Jacob Eason.
Go to the lane train, man. Go to FAU.
Lane train.
I'm on the lane train.
Yeah,
Go out there and break
I
all
just-
records.
Just like you should pause that. I don't know why I do. That's just the lane train. Hop on the lane train.
Hop on the lane train, baby.
You might be right, Jay. You might be right.
Oh, man, let's keep it in football. As we all know, nobody wins when the family feuds.
Clearly.
Nobody wins. Speaking of that, let's talk about Giants corner Eli Apple. He's been ruled inactive in each of the Giants' last 4 games. And actually, during the Giants' last loss to the Dallas Cowboys, Eli tweeted that he was too healthy to play.
Never heard of that.
Calls his teammates like Landon Collins to have gone as far as to call Eli a team cancer. He needs to grow up. So Eli's brother, half-brother, Dane, stepped in. He has a different take on the situation.
Okay.
Here's what Dane says. The perception of Eli is coming from people's perception of his mother and Eli's refusal to distance himself from his mom. It's a lot of layers to this.
Oh, man. I heard of some crazy stuff going on in the Apple household.
We're not gonna go there.
We got to, Jeff.
Is his mom out there?
Let the people hear.
Does Eli need to have first start out of the
No.
door?
Let the people
I'm not doing this.
Listen what I'm trying to tell you. I do it. Listen. Eli Apple's mother is cheating on his stepdad with his best man for the last 5 years.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. Eli's stepfather's been there the whole time.
Whole time.
Yeah. And now all of a sudden they've broken up.
Yep.
And it's messing with the man's mental.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta look at it. That's your person that put you to play football. He's been in his life since he was 3? Yeah, 3 or 2 years old. So Tim, his dad,
His best man.
cheated on with the best man. She's been in a relationship with dude for 5 years. You understand what I'm saying? I know if you don't want to talk about that, but the people need to hear this.
You're right.
People need to hear this. Annie Apple.
Are you okay?
Annie, Tim ain't been to no games this year.
No.
Ain't spoken to Eli since June. It's the first time in Eli's career that Tim hasn't been around.
Exactly.
So it's your comforts, that's why.
What you know.
Yeah.
It's what you know. And it's something. And playing a position like corner, where mentally you got to be in there all the time.
100%.
100%. I'm not saying he gets a pass for what he's doing because there's a lot going on. But
What is best man?
Yeah, I mean, she's alienating him away from other people in the family, controlling all the money now. They signed him for 3 years, $15 million. Shake like he got a 50. Annie. Come on, Annie.
She got he came in the league with controversy with her, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
She just talks too much.
Yeah.
So, and it's a difference between
with
the best man for the 5 years. For the five.
Oh my!
And this is the thing.
Now, somebody, what is it?
Yeah.
Think about what you're doing now.
Yeah, for sure.
For real.
I'm pretty sure Tim had to have that talk with somebody.
Man.
Like when he found out about that, I'm pretty sure that somebody had talked to him.
It ain't worth it.
Doing something. Exactly.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
Sure, man.
It is worth it though. It is worth it. It is. 5 years with my best man. It's worth it. Boy, don't get me started on that type of shit.
Oh, good.
My goodness.
I'm telling you now, dead ass. Somebody needs to set, because a lot of people, it just wasn't Landon Collins.
Yeah.
The whole team is saying Eli Apple is
He's just acting out.
Yeah.
He's lashing out. He don't know what to do. He doesn't have that person to tell him to really be.
And guess what? Eli Apple cold.
No, he's not. I mean, he was good at Ohio State.
Yeah.
Eli Apple can play.
Eli Apple can
play.
play. He's not better than Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, and he sure in the hell ain't better than Jack Rabbit, Noah Jenkins.
Yeah.
Noah Jenkins top 5 in the world.
Yeah.
No,
So
Eli Apple can play. I'm not saying better than him.
And this is the thing. They're playing him in spots where they need to be playing DRC, and in turn, he shouldn't even be out there.
They're trying to force him out there.
Force him.
And That's why my original question was, do we think he needs a first start out of New York?
And this is the thing. If they cut him, nobody's going to take that chance. It's not worth it.
I disagree.
And it's not worth it.
Only reason I disagree is because he's so young. If someone not similar, like someone like D'Angelo Russell, who made a mistake he made and recorded his team, gets another chance in Brooklyn, now he's shining for
sure.
lack of a better word.
Yeah.
So I think if you cut the young man and give him a fresh start somewhere else, I think it helps.
This is the thing with D'Angelo Russell. It was a mistake that he made.
Yeah,
this is his mother. Yeah, listen. If he goes to Kalamazoo, Michigan, she's going to be there.
Yeah,
you understand? So in turn, you're just in a bad spot, man. Shout out to Eli.
You want her a free to buy?
Yeah. Hey. I don't want neither one of them. I love my mama, man. My mama ain't with no wild shit like that, man. Before we get started with halftime, let's talk about the NBA G League. American Airlines has apologized to 2 players on the Memphis Grizzlies minor league affiliate team who were kicked off the plane in Dallas after a flight attendant wrongfully accused them of stealing blankets, which an assistant coach suggested it could be happening to do something with him the actual players being African American. Now, Memphis also guard Marquise Teague, the little brother of Jeff Teague, and forward Trezon Burrow boarded the Sunday flight from Dallas to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Now, 2 first-class passengers gave the players their blankets as they headed to their seats in coach, but a flight attendant who was also African American accused them of theft, and the players were asked to leave the plane following an argument. An airline manager apologized to the players, and they later flew them first class to Sioux Falls. Now, fair or foul for them to be wrongfully accused of stealing blankets?
It's foul.
Yeah, it's foul.
Especially if they didn't do it. Yeah. Now,
Blankets.
Come on, man.
Blankets,
dog. Hustle assistant coach Darnell Lazare said in a tweet, basically what you said. The flight attendant saw 2, quote, young black athletes with blankets from first class in coach, and his first comment was, "Did you steal them?" No, somebody gave to one. It's just like me. Shout out to me. I go to the YMCA.
Yeah.
I walk out with a towel, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a towel because I bring the damn towels back. And what I'm gonna do with those towels?
Okay.
Man, wash them towels, drop them off, and bring them back. Do I have some extras? Yeah. It's in the car, but I wash and bring them back.
Okay.
They're just towels.
Shout out to you for bringing towels.
That's thin ass American Airlines towels, dude.
Oh my god.
What come on. I mean blankets, yeah. Come on.
I'm stealing the blankets.
You stealing blankets, dog? Come on, man.
Shout out to my man for jumping the gun for saying the first thing out of his mouth, "Did you steal them?"
Come on, man. We shall overcome, man.
Someday.
One day.
One day.
And I'm telling you, now if YMCA attendant said something to me about stealing some towels,
You gonna cancel your membership?
Y'all ready to get started with halftime?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, man.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. We have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown's a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Hillsborough High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to the Burrows. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening, I am Coach Brown, and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. We're going to talk a little college football, a little NFL football, playoff implications today. Can the Atlanta Falcons beat the Carolina Panthers? Can the Tennessee Titans beat the Jacksonville Jaguars and get into the playoffs? The Patriots and the Steelers already have their playoff berths locked up. What do you guys think about the Titans? I think they're going to lose. I just think that this team is spiraling downhill. Lots of injuries. Mariota's not playing well. A lot of it has to do with the play calling. Malarkey he doesn't have a lot of ingenuity with his play calling. I believe we have some weapons, but we're not using them. We're not throwing the ball down the field. What do you guys think? The Atlanta Falcons, on the other hand, Steve Sarkisian, never been a really big fan of his. I really think that they're playing below average at best, but I do think that they're probably going to beat the Carolina Panthers today and get in the playoffs. Moving on to NCAA football. NCAA football, very interesting. You know, how the media sways things. It's almost as if they want Baker Mayfield to have this win one for the Gipper. Now he's sick. He's not feeling well. So if he goes out there and performs great, he's Willis Reed. He's Joe Namath. You know, it's almost like they're trying to set this thing up for something that is not going to be. I don't think they're going to beat Georgia. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Georgia fan, but maybe I am. I think it's going to be Georgia and Alabama in the national title game. I could altogether be wrong. But hey, this is my personal opinion. All right, the bum of the week. It's going out mainly to the media and the draft experts. I heard a lot of commentators talking about Louisville, well, Lamar Jackson's Louisville during the Louisville Mississippi State game. This is what I don't understand when it comes to the dynamic of the black quarterback. And I have really sat back and watched a lot of these quarterbacks that are coming out. And the quarterback from Wyoming that they're high on, he has a very strong arm, but he's not dynamic like Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson throws just as well as him, and he's more athletic. But because he's able to run so well, there's a double negative put on anything that Lamar Jackson does passing wise. And I don't think that that's fair. And I don't think a lot of our other black athletes are speaking out about this. A black quarterback has to be 2 times as good as a white counterpart. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's my personal opinion. Lamar Jackson was doing more with less than any of these top 6 supposed quarterbacks coming out. Rosen, Allen, Darnold, doing more with less. You know how many colleges would take Lamar Jackson over those other 3? With the way the spread offenses are being run now, I just really feel like that he's not getting a fair shake because he's an athlete. Baker Mayfield runs and it's fine. He's an athlete. Oh, he's a great passer as well. But we gotta dig a little deeper and understand that it's more than what we just see. This guy has changed the game at the quarterback position. He changes how defenses play spread quarterbacks. And I'm going to be honest, Lamar Jackson is a quarterback. He's not a receiver. He's not a slot. He may be able to run like one, but how is that his fault? Hey, so the bum of the week's going out to those media guys, those commentators, Mel Kiper, Todd McShay. I was kind of disappointed because Lamar Jackson's a quarterback, man. Why does he have to change his position to fit what you think he should do because of his skill set? Hey, I am the coach, Coach Brown that is, Rue, and I'm gone.
And that is another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. First things first, we'll talk about the Titans versus the Jags. Weezy, you over there on Hell Day. What will your Titans do?
I don't know, man. It's going to be a photo finish.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we pull it out, though.
Yeah, Super Bowl. Yeah, for sure. Right?
Yeah, that's a great thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. Panthers, Falcons. Cam Newton, man.
No, so disrespectful.
I mean,
The world is just disrespectful.
yeah, for sure. And I think it's his, the Andre 3000 hats that he wears. Just a bunch of, I mean, it's, it's Cam.
Yeah, what he
it.
said the other day? I'm the first one to do this or something. I was
Shriner hat. He got a Shriner hat on.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
shout out to Cam.
Shout out to Cam, though.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And last but not least, Lamar Jackson can't play quarterback.
Sports crap.
I think Lamar Jackson has proved if he was in any situation, if he was at Oklahoma, if he was at USC with those athletes,
man.
he would look totally different.
Come on.
And he can play quarterback.
I'm sorry?
I don't know about USA. Ain't taking over Sam Darnold.
See what I'm saying? And that's the problem we got as a coach. This kid won the Heisman. Sam Darnold ain't won shit.
Mm.
I'm not saying Lamar Jackson had a great player. I'm a Lamar Jackson fan. But
You ain't acting like that. That's
I'm
just saying. So everybody has their preference of quarterback.
Yeah,
Me, I like a quarterback that can run a little bit. That's my preferred quarterback. Mainly to the fact that somebody like Deshaun Kaiser. He's a little mobile, moving around a little bit.
You went 0-16.
No, he didn't go 0-16. He had nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, he needs some help. He needs some help. Corey Coleman comes back week 11. They look way better since he got there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coleman got Josh Gordon down.
Yeah.
Kenny Britt's out of there.
Kenny Britt's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, what can he do? What do you want him to do? But
the running game didn't help him this year. Isaiah
Yeah.
Correa was supposed to have a breakout.
Come on, he didn't break shit.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure, man. So Lamar Jackson, yes, he's a quarterback. He will not go past 60. He'll be a second round pick.
Okay.
For sure.
I can see that. Maybe. I hope so.
Some people saying he's not going in the first four or 3 rounds. Oh, that's crazy. What he did for college football.
And if he doesn't go, and whoever picks him in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round like that, they get a gym.
They get in the gym. Yeah, just like how the Cleveland Browns got a gym with Deshaun Kaiser. For sure.
He's gonna keep
Seattle got a gym with Russell Westbrook. Russell Wilson.
And Oklahoma City got a gym with Russell Westbrook. You're absolutely right.
For sure. Most definitely, y'all ready to get started in the second half? Let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
The second half is underway.
Second half, man. 2017, the inaugural FSP Awards. Man.
Yeah.
Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy. What's cracking?
Slow motion.
Champion 2 leagues.
2 League Weez.
2 league Weezy.
FSP Weezy.
I still won.
Underscore. FSP underscore Weezy, man. Poll question Weezy.
And don't worry about it. I still won.
You give me your social media.
Oh yeah, I'm J Ho everywhere, man. Catch if you can.
Okay. How the kingdom looking right now?
It's quiet.
It's quiet. Lying long.
You won and
Not
done.
long. Hold on. What?
You won and done.
Oh man.
One and done. What are you talking about?
Nothing. How long's the line to get into the kingdom? Jay, how long's the line to get into the kingdom?
Hold on, dude.
No.
Come on, man.
What you mean a one and done in fantasy?
Come on, man. That's wrong, man. We got a good show.
No, I'm saying you talking about fantasy football. You talking about I was one and done.
Man.
Now that's what we gonna do.
No, we ain't gonna do that. That's wrong, man. Come on. Wait till after the show.
So the good guys, yeah, for sure. The good guys at FSP is ending our year with the inaugural year-end award show. The FSPs were designed to recognize individual athletic achievement and other sports-related performances during the calendar year of 2017.
Oh yeah.
Now, some of FSPs that will be handed out today, truly a shining accomplishment for the year. Some not so much, Jeff, for sure. The first award is the Stuart Scott Award.
Nice.
It's the TV Personality of the Year. You want to give out the nominees, Jeff?
Sure. Nominees are ESPN Stephen A. Smith, Jamil Hill, also from ESPN, Bomani Jones from ESPN, and Shannon Sharp from Fox Sports.
Yeah, for sure. So what we'll do, we'll go through and think. Who you think will be the winner?
All right.
Yeah, who you got, Jeff, winning?
I mean, Shannon Sharp probably gave us some of the best moments in black TV of 2017.
Sports related for
Sports
sure.
related. No, I think TV period.
TV period.
Yeah, the Black and Mild moment from TV period.
Black and Mild was pretty
that
tough.
was tough, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Jamil, I mean, my personal bias aside.
Yeah, no,
Personal bias
aside. That's your pick.
That's my pick.
Yeah, Jamil.
I mean, she fought the fault.
I mean, almost lost a job twice.
Yeah, twice though.
Yeah.
And it's teetering right now.
Yeah, and still, yeah, for sure, still kept face by holding down the culture and her integrity.
Absolutely.
In 2017. So, y'all like Jamil for that. What about you, Weezy?
I want Jamil here too.
Yeah, no, for sure. I got Shannon. Yeah, I got Shannon. I take Shannon. Jamil for sure. What she went through for sure. But Shannon, I've been told by a lot of people that watch a lot of sports.
Yeah.
Shannon's the best person, sports related, on TV right now.
He's in a zone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's being himself, on and off the camera, even on social media. He's hilarious.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He's hilarious.
I like Dion too. Dion's good, man. Dion told Tony Romo, what'd he say? That's my dog, man. What did Dion say? When he said, I was trying to take the high road.
Yeah. But
I don't know the directions or something like that. I don't got directions.
I got directions.
Yeah, man. So Dion's, for sure. Yeah. Definitely one of the best persons. It's a good year in sports.
Yeah. I mean, all these people on this list.
Except for Stephen A.
Yeah, Stephen A had a solid year too.
I don't bang with Stephen A, dog.
I'm ready for Stephen A to be done.
Stephen A's in a funny position because he knows ESPN cannot fire him. Because
they need him.
They need him.
All they got.
And he's one of the few they have left.
That's true.
And they can't fire him. So he goes up there and says some of the most outlandish statements sometimes.
For sure.
And that's cool.
Yeah, most definitely. Moving on to the Sebastian Telfair Award. And this is an athlete who let the sports world down by not living up to expectations as of today. Sebastian Telfair, if you didn't know, was the number one player in high school and never really supposed to do what he wasn't the scorer that Isaiah Thomas is, but man, he was at least supposed to take over the world like Isaiah Thomas did.
Yeah.
Or is currently doing.
Yeah.
He's like next player out of New York that was supposed to be.
For sure.
I mean, George at his game.
Oh, man. LeBron.
Like,
Jay. He had a Rockefeller chain.
Yeah, I mean, Sebastian was the guy.
Sebastian was one of my favorite high school players, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He was in that era of the
oh, no, listen.
being superstars.
Listen,
like,
dude, Sebastian Telfair, it was LeBron James.
Yeah.
Then it went, no, it was DeJuan Wagner.
Yeah,
DeJuan Wagner.
Yeah.
And LeBron.
Yeah.
Then it was Bassett, man. It was Bassett, for sure.
Nominees are, is he still Anthony Bennett?
D-League.
Yeah.
G-League.
G-League. Dak Prescott from the Dallas Cowboys.
Should be on this list.
And, oh boy, Andrew Luck, Indianapolis Colts. Adrian Broner, boxing.
Yeah. So,
Oh boy.
so my winner,
Okay.
I got winning this one, is Anthony Bennett, man. For sure. He just got traded in the G League. I didn't even know that they had active trade talks. He got traded. This guy was the number 1 pick in 2014, Jeff. He was the number, and he never averaged over 5 points a game. And now, granted, listen, there's been busts, right?
Oliver Candy.
Yeah. Greg Oden.
Greg Oden.
These are injury related. Anthony, listen,
Yeah.
dude, Anthony Bennett, super healthy.
Well, the thing was,
that good.
There was a bad draft that year.
Was it?
If I remember
It was bad after him.
bad.
It was bad after him. Giannis was in that draft, wasn't he? No, Giannis was in Kyrie's draft.
Yeah. So it was kind of difficult because the Cavs had just gotten Kyrie.
Yeah.
So it was kind of difficult. What were they going to do with that pick?
No, they could have done anything other than Anthony.
And they couldn't move it. They tried to move it.
They tried.
Yeah.
Oh, they tried. Ain't nothing like trying though.
I mean, I'm not gonna pick on Anthony Bennett because he knew he wasn't a number 1 pick.
I don't know. He was nice though.
Whoa!
No. He was.
Oh, everybody remembers that night when he was drafted. Twitter exploded because no one understood why he was.
Yeah. That was tough. That was tough. It was him. Embiid was in this draft.
Shout out to Embiid.
Jabari Parker was in this draft.
Well, I mean,
Julius Randle was in this draft. Come on, man. Dario Saric, Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine's the only one I see them could have. I mean,
Embiid.
I mean,
Embiid finally played.
But you got to think about this. Let's just play back the scenario. If they take Embiid has the same injury prone stuff that he had. They need Embiid to play.
Yeah.
For them, they couldn't do the process that Philadelphia did.
Yeah.
Embiid might not even be in the league right now.
No.
They tried to play him like they're fresh out of college.
Yeah, no, I fucked up. That was 2013.
Okay.
He got drafted in 2013.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got to go back. Hold on. So it's Anthony Bennett.
Yeah.
And then it was, hold on.
I didn't think
Yeah, no, for sure. It's Anthony Bennett, Victor Oladipo, Alex Nerlens Noel, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, C.J. McCollum.
that was one.
Yeah, here we go. Steven Adams.
But they had Deion Waiters already.
Yeah. Giannis Antetokounmpo was in that draft.
They could have had Steven Adams on the referee.
Rudy Gobert, Otto Porter. Come on now.
As a number 1 pick, Steven Adams could have been number 1 pick. Giannis could have been number 1.
Giannis could have. Think about it, Jeff. If Giannis
hindsight's
comes out tomorrow.
Hindsight's 2020. He's number 1.
Yes.
If you repick that draft, but they didn't know what to do with that.
They gotta start doing repicks of the draft.
Yeah.
We'll start doing it. Yeah, for sure. Who you guys have winning this though?
Personally, it's Adrian Broner.
That's exactly why I went with.
Oh, AB, man. Let the hood down.
Yeah, because he talent wise, he was supposed to transcend boxing.
He's gonna get the next Floyd.
I mean, even if he wasn't the next Floyd, he shouldn't be in the position he's in right now.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? He's already become the guy you beat to move on to championship fight.
Most definitely.
And that's too soon for that. Like,
man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just outside of the ring stuff he had going on, it's really hurting his
Hella
career.
baby mamas.
Oh my God.
Brush my hair.
That was, I mean, come on, man. Like when that was first happening, you had to watch AB.
And now he was dead ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was must see. He was like World Star TV.
Yeah, every time.
He get his ass kicked though.
Yeah.
I see his rank get his ass kicked.
Well, in one fight,
Yeah.
I've only seen him get worked one fight against Madonna.
McDonald kicked his ass. Yeah.
He didn't want that. He didn't know what he signed up for.
Yeah, nah. Floyd didn't either though.
Yeah, the first fight. That's my
Yeah,
fourth
no,
fight
for sure.
at the same
Yeah.
time.
He didn't know.
Yeah.
No one knows when you get in there with that dude
Yeah.
that he is a pit bull.
Yeah, he don't care what you do.
No.
And Adrian Broner did not have a plan.
Which one's the guy that drunk his own piss?
Mayorga.
Mayorga. Yeah. You gotta be a different person.
Yeah. No. Morales. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. The guy who fought Pacquiao the other time. So not Mayorga. But I give
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, nah, but come on.
Mayorga's the guy walked in the ring smoking a cigarette.
Yeah,
That was even worse.
Moving on to the Colin Kaepernick Award.
Okay.
Man, this is Humanitarian of the Year. Jeff, who are the nominees?
Chris Long, NFL. Stephanie McMahon.
Uh-oh.
From the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Curtis Granderson, MLB. Larry Fitzgerald, NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all know that Jeff added in Stephanie McMahon because I don't know her humanitarian ways for sure. That was a vote in for Jeff. So clearly that's not my winner. My winner is Chris Long.
Okay.
This guy did his whole salary to the first 10 games were the educational charities in 3 cities where he's played, Philadelphia, St. Louis, and Boston. And then he said this season, his last 6 checks will go to a private school in his hometown, Charlottesville, Virginia. Come on, man.
That's just
You can't,
it's a good human
you
being.
can't argue with that.
Yeah, man. It's a good human being.
It's a good damn human being right
I'm intrigued to know what Stephanie did.
For sure.
Stephanie is between the anti-bullying campaign they run in WWE, between the Make-A-Wish Foundation, they all do run that as well. Like, she's behind all of that. And they have this thing called the Connor Crush Award, where Connor was a young kid who had cancer. He's a big WWE fan. They named an award after him. They give out every year to different small children with cancer. They have them come to the ring and come to different events and things like that. So they do a lot in WWE.
Shout out to Stephanie.
Yeah. So she does a lot.
I'm just nice though when people do that, especially when you as much money as they have and they kind of look
in a position to help. You really do help.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Who's your winner for that?
It was Stephanie.
Stephanie. Yeah, most definitely. 28-3 award, man.
Hey!
Choke job of the year.
Yeah,
Who we got as our nominees?
See, you changed that name.
What was the name of it, Jeff?
It was 3-1.
3-1, 28-30,
Yeah,
same
3-1.
thing. Still got 2 MVPs, still got 2 championships. Still got 2 championships. How many Russ got?
None right now.
Oh, okay. He'll never get a championship. Listen, never in his life. You want some of that? Oh, you better with me, though. You want some of that? Yeah, Russ will never get a championship. On a starting team, he'll never start.
No. You tried to do that last week. You tried to do that last week. We bet on the Christmas game.
I ain't know Chris Paul was playing. I need Chris Paul.
I told you.
You told me that, and that's why I was like, hell no. Who we got as the biggest choke?
The 3-1, up 3-1 award, the biggest choke job of the year. The Cleveland Indians, Major League Baseball, the Atlanta Falcons, or the Houston Rockets, last year's Western Conference Finals. Western Conference playoffs, excuse me.
Yeah, so my winner for this is the Falcons.
Yeah, of course.
For sure, right?
Yeah.
Down 28-3 Bow Wow's videos, making
my
instant
goodness.
classic. We have the whole Black Atlanta movement.
All of them down there. Usher.
2 Chainz. Luda.
Yeah.
T.I.
Yeah.
Big Boy.
Yeah.
Andre every African American. Future.
Yeah, they were all there.
Were there. And they were hyped 28-3.
Yeah.
They lost 34-28.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Is that unanimous?
Yeah.
No, for sure. James Harden pissed down his legs.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that's your MVP.
That's your MVP. And he's hurting his chances right now. He's looking like shit.
Yeah.
What?
It's still early.
It's still early.
We saw what happened Christmas Day, though. What happened Christmas? What happened?
What happened Christmas Day? What happened Christmas Day? I saw the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah,
you see what Steph did last night?
Yeah, he only had 10-3 against Memphis, right?
Yeah. Thought what?
Yeah, against Memphis.
Unanimous. Oh shit! Now we looking
that's how you do me.
Now we looking at records. Now we looking at teams.
That's how you do me.
After y'all won 10 straight, y'all played School of the Blind, School of the Blind, School of the Blind, School of the Blind, and
Houston, who's number
School of the Blind.
Beat Houston, who's number 1.
With no Chris Paul.
It's a loss of the day, right?
Oh, he's still out of bounds. Yeah.
But is it?
Still out of bounds.
Where is
It's
it?
a loss. It's
going there right side, right?
He did still out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
going there right
And he
side.
dunked on Russ.
He's got to put that shit.
And he dunked on Russ, too.
Russ didn't think. He was playing the sideline.
Yeah.
The most that School of the Blind. Walt Frazier Award is the next award, and this is the freshest athlete off the court. Who we got as a nominees, Jeff?
We got Mr. Why Not himself, Russell Westbrook, Cam Newton, Tyrod Taylor, and Chris Paul.
For sure.
Is Chris Paul fresh like that?
Fresh as hell. Shout out to my boy Sean Watts. Listen,
Yeah,
Chris Paul gets busy. LeBron gets busy. He's gonna get busier than Chris Paul.
Okay.
LeBron gets
I
busy.
had Von Miller on this list though. You took Von Miller off of there.
Von Miller over Cam Newton.
I had Cam Miller. I had Cam Von.
And then I made an exec because
You did. I'm not mad at it.
Tyrod Taylor wins this, y'all.
Yeah.
Tyrod Taylor.
I didn't want to be a homer too much. I asked Stephanie earlier.
You've been homer every damn award, my man. You want to talk about, I don't want to be you've been a homer every award.
I picked Stephanie one time, and now I'm a homer.
You've been a homer every award.
Dude. Okay.
So anyway, my boy, top 5. Fresh. Show you fresh. Tyrod Taylor steps into the game, 3-piece suits, transition to streetwear, the suits.
Yeah,
He's
he
tough.
does.
Huh? Yeah. Tyrod gets busy, man. Yeah, man. Now, to me, freshest athlete off the court, Tyrod Taylor. Most definitely. What about you, Weez? You like Russell Westbrook's style?
I like Russell Westbrook, but it's a little bit too.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I can't go with Cam Newton.
Cam's crazy.
Cam is way.
So you say LeBron James or somebody like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tyrod. I can't.
Listen, man.
I can't
Straight
go
up,
with
man. Ty gets busy.
Chris Paul
Chris Paul get fresh. Now I'm gonna tell you. Watch.
Melo and Chris Paul is kind of a toss up.
Melo gets busy too. This is the thing with Melo though. Melo's 6'8" with it. So in turn, jeans be looking a little too short sometimes to hit with the jeans.
I'm telling you, your boy be fresh.
Who that?
Yeah.
Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz
Nah,
gets fresh.
Young boy from the Phoenix.
Devin Booker gets fresh.
Yeah.
Devin Booker gets fresh. I didn't want to be a homer though. That's my guy.
You should
Top 5, my guy.
You should think about put Cam Newton down and put Devin Booker.
You can't talk faster than I am.
Cam is ridiculous.
Cam started a whole movement. What's the male romper?
Yeah.
He's the OG male romper.
He did.
He had a romper on.
Him and Young Dro.
Yeah. The greatest Young Dro story ever is when he's in the interview. Young Dro pulls up with the Camel Brown Pico, right?
Okay.
And he said, yeah, you know. And he had the Bordeaux maroon shirt under, button-up jump, chest out.
Okay.
He said, you know, peanut butter and jelly right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Dro said that, man.
Dro meant that.
Hey, I got the bread. I'm peanut butter and jelly right now. Okay.
All right.
Team.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the Air Jordan Award. This is the signature sneaker of the year. With the Dame Lillard 4 came out. We got the PG 1, the Cam Newton C1N, and the Kyrie 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
You made an executive decision on this one.
You tried to put Steph's shoe in here.
Steph 4 should have made it.
Steph 4 should
have made it. And the KD 10 should make it.
The KD 10 is trash, dude.
Wow. Okay.
The KD 10 looks like a mummy shoe. It has a whole bunch of different strings. Yeah. Where is the Russell Westbrook Why Not came out? You don't want to put that in there? No. They know the off the court.
No, those don't count.
What you mean? They released those.
Those are trash. Those are pure trash.
You gotta go with the Paul George or Kyrie.
Yeah. So we talked about this in production.
Yeah.
You know, I'm copped the Volt PG.
Yeah.
And I'm taking those jumps back. So in turn, if I can't keep a shoe.
Yeah, no. The Paul George, it looks great on one side. Then you turn it the other way. It's like, I don't like that.
It's a basketball shoe.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Signature sneaker of the year. So in turn, I have to give it to the Paul George 1 because I actually want like 3 pair of these.
Yeah.
But every time I've tried to purchase them, I take them back because they don't look good because I'm not hooping them.
We both tried to get the first pair.
The flip the script.
Yeah, we both tried to get those. I got mine like nah. I wanted the
we never had that conversation. You know that?
Yeah, it's true.
That's funny.
I was like, nah, I can't do this. I said the right back.
That's crazy. You got a dog in this fight with you?
I'm Paul George.
I'm going to Kyrie 3.
Kyrie 3. People hooping those. You see, every time you see somebody hooping, they definitely in
Young
Kyrie
kids
3.
though.
Dame Lillard 4 sneaker on this list though.
Yeah, you stuck that in there.
The Dame Lillard 4 is a sneaker. Man, listen, man.
Did you buy Dame Lillard? Sure.
I don't bang with Adidas anymore. Nike boys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nike boys.
Put that out there.
Yeah, for sure. So in turn,
trying to do the podcast signed by Nike.
Yeah, nah, I mean,
we'll take it.
Yeah, we need it. We'll take the Nike shit.
We'll take it.
Fuel, man. See how long the run has been. For sure. Let's move on to the Glenn Davis Award. I refuse to call him another man Big Bang. So there we go. You said that was on Puff?
Yeah.
Ooh, Puff. This is the sports complainer of the year. Who are the nominees?
We got Odell Beckham,
Mhm.
New York Giants. LeBron James, Cleveland Cavaliers. Wow. Cristiano Ronaldo on soccer. I forget the team he played for. Pardon me. And Tom Brady, New England Patriots.
Are we talking about whining on the court, on the field, right?
We just whenever you want to whine, you get a chance to whine.
Yeah, because LeBron James doesn't whine off the court.
Oh my God.
Off the court, what does he whine about the court?
Off the court? Okay.
He's had a whole interview saying, I just talked to an official and what hurts me the most. It don't hurt you. It don't hurt you.
No.
He said
that's true. That's true because they officiate him differently.
They do.
They officiate the same.
They do officiate LeBron. That's true.
Shaq didn't have these same interviews though. He was the hardest person to officiate in sports history.
Because you don't know what is a foul. You got to look at the playing field too because
Shaq's not hard.
Massive man.
Shaq's not hard.
What?
Not this guy. Shaq
Then LeBron James.
Shaq ain't going to the rim on Euro.
But the thing is, LeBron doesn't put the pressure on the referee every possession like Shaq did.
Yes, he does.
Every time, now hear me out. Because LeBron would shoot a three and shoot a jumper sometime. But Shaq was every possession in the paint. So you kind of had to look at it like, when he's backing up the defender, it's like, okay, is it just because Shaq's bigger than him?
Exactly.
Or is he really putting his shoulder and knocking him back? Like, you know what I mean? I see what he's saying about that.
Dude, you know, Shaq, in his playing time, in his, playing weight close to 300, dude, he had 8% body fat.
Yeah. Prime
That's
Shaq was
insane,
amazing.
dude.
Prime Shaq was amazing. It only lasted 2 to 3 years, Prime Shaq.
Shit.
No, listen to me. Not Shaq playing in Orlando when Akeem was rocking him to sleep.
Right.
But Prime Shaq
Which
really
Kobe
was just 2 to 3 years. When Shaq really cared.
Now,
Hear me out.
He bounced back that year.
When Shaq really cared, he worked out in the offseason.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. Shaq just didn't
didn't
have
take
the
the
work
regular-
ethic. Yeah, ever.
He didn't take the regular season to get in shape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The one time I said,
I'm talking about just, you can't guard me, Shaq.
Right.
Which is 2 to 3 years.
And he only has one MVP, and that's the most.
Yeah.
That and Kobe, him and Kobe, only have 2 MVPs between the both of them.
That's
and
tough.
For, I would say, maybe a 15-year span, they were the best players in the whole game.
Tim
96.
Tim Duncan was in there.
Tim Duncan was in there.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan was in there.
Yeah.
And that Steve Nash stuff was rough.
That's
Them
bullshit.
back-to-back Steve Nash.
That's just wins.
Yeah.
So who we got as the complainer of the year?
My person only is Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
What did Kevin Durant complain about?
He's always
What is-
in
I'm
the
just
middle of the
saying-
game. He just complains to the refs about stuff.
I would rather you say Chris Paul because Chris Paul
Chris
complains
Paul
a lot.
does. Yeah,
He complains a
does.
lot. He complains a lot. Doc Rivers
James
complains
Harden
a lot.
complains a lot.
James Harden complains a
He
lot.
was originally on my list.
Yeah.
He made
Yeah,
a
I'm just
decision.
what we had to do. It could have been all five. It could
Because
have been five
it was
basketball.
the Glenn Big Baby Davis award. That's why I picked all that.
Sure.
I'm going to go with my boy Odell Beckham.
Odell wine.
Odell
Tom
Beckham.
Brady wine.
Yeah, Tom Brady. I go with Tom Brady.
Give me Tom.
Off this list, I go with Tom Brady.
Give me Tom.
I don't question the champs, man. When you win a championship, it's just hard to question. It's just
I respect that. I respect that.
It's hard.
What if you wind your way to a championship?
He didn't do that.
Wow.
He whines about everything.
He came back
You can't touch
28-30.
him.
28-30.
Dead ass, I seen somebody do this to him and he fell out and he's complaining about that. It was a finger. It was a finger. And you going full speed at a finger, you can't pass out. So that's insane. Let's move on to the Derek Jeter Award. This is an athlete that gets it in, on, and off the court or the field. Can we have our nominees, Jeff?
We got Fletcher Cox,
Mm-hmm.
Usain Bolt,
Yeah.
James Harden,
Mm-hmm.
and the unicorn Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis, man, who's been falling into DMs
Mm-hmm.
and been successful, not successful.
He's definitely been in some DMs.
He's been in some DMs. Who you guys winning?
James Harden.
James Harden.
James Harden got his jersey retired in the strip club.
He's living a life.
You know what I'm saying?
He's living a great life right now, for sure.
Usain Bolt, just off
Listen.
he couldn't be in the race because he pulled a muscle.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
having yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
My winner,
Okay.
and it's not even caused by a landslide.
I
Fletcher Cox. Transcript.
just wanted you to have your moment.
Let me bring back the transcript. Fletcher Cox to the lady. Lady, I want to hang out. Fletcher Cox said, well, let's have a baby.
Right.
The lady says, yeah, I bartend tomorrow night. Fletcher Cox responds, I want to get you pregnant. The lady said, best response ever.
He can't even play it.
Listen.
He didn't even try to.
Two responses from Fletcher Cox. One is let's have a baby, and the second was I want to get you pregnant. That's the same damn thing, Fletcher Cox. The same damn
He's
thing.
not even trying to hit it.
Listen, man.
Yeah, I don't care about it.
For sure.
I want to get you pregnant.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah,
you brought it
I
to for
ain't
sure.
doing it.
Yeah,
Cool. What about this baby?
Yeah, let's get this baby going. Shout out to Fletcher Cox. But James Harden got it in,
Yeah.
for sure. Retirement.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
He went to the
you said-
Kardashians. He did it right with the Kardashians.
he got out of there.
Gotta get out of there.
Smart man.
Yeah, Tristan
Smart
Thompson.
man. That's all I like.
Tristan Thompson.
That's all I like.
Shout out to Tristan Thompson.
Shout out to Double T. He'll be traded by
Yeah, look at his career.
Yeah,
Look at his career.
4 points, 4 rebounds.
He's worse than he normally is. Right?
He got 80 million. That was all LeBron.
The old LeBron 20 in there.
70,
Easy.
70. 70. Next up, the Cookie Johnson Award.
Hey!
This is wife or girlfriend of the year. Who are our nominees?
Got Carucci.
Mm-hmm.
Carucci. Victor Cruz. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know I'm hot about that, right?
Yeah, that is.
Carucci, that was my joint, man. And then, it was a Quavo situation. She needs 4 sandwiches with extra cheese.
Definitely.
She put in her squad.
It was the Quavo situation.
With
With the Quavo?
Yeah. That was, yeah.
I sent her a Dear John letter right after that, for sure.
Oh,
Who else?
Tiana Taylor and Mon Shumpert.
Mm-hmm.
Camilla Adams, Brad Bill. Shout out to Brad Bill. And Dylan Gonzalez, Ben Simmons.
Mm-hmm. All right, so if we're looking at the right now,
Ben Simmons got him.
Ben Simmons is
He
in a
caught a body.
situation.
He caught a body.
He caught a body. Yes, he did. He had picked 3.
Yeah.
It's just one number house.
Nah,
Yeah.
2.
That's 2 number house.
2 number house.
Straight.
Box.
But question.
But he hit that.
He did. He
There's a
did.
hit. This is the thing. She's a hooper.
Yeah.
He's a hooper.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get into the specifics,
Yeah.
but it's a unanimous thing
He's
situation.
6 what? 10? How tall is
She
she?
about 5'11", 6 feet.
Ooh.
That's how you win.
He got on one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ben
Now,
Simmons.
don't sleep on Tiana Taylor though.
I'm gonna pass on Tiana Taylor.
I'm telling you something about Tiana Taylor.
Oh, don't get us kicked out there.
Okay. Yeah.
I ain't really hot on Tiana Taylor. I talked to him when the camera go off.
She got to work. She got to work.
I saw the work, literally. I saw the video.
And
She can dance, and
She gotta
all of
work.
that, straight on Tiana Taylor.
gotta
She
work.
last on this list for me. Give me Kamaya.
Wait. You take Carucci.
That's his girl though.
Carucci train.
That's his girl.
I like Carucci. I used
That's
to.
real.
We
I
had something special.
I ain't
man.
arguing that.
Dear John, though.
Yeah.
Dear John. Moving on.
I just.
Yeah. She too thin to win, huh?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Tiana Taylor. Trying to tell you now. Trying to tell you now.
We put the creepy voice
Yeah, for sure. That's Weezy.
Shout out Tiana Taylor. For real.
Moving on.
That might be my favorite. For real. Shout out Tiana Taylor. This New Year's Eve,
You
baby.
creep show. Put that up, you creep show.
Tuck it away,
Took
bro.
it away, bro.
Take the creep away, bro.
Moving on to the Jason Terry Award. This is athletes that keep getting them checks, but really need to retire. Who are our nominees, Jeff?
James Harrison, newly signed by the New England Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Dirk Nowitzki of the Dallas Mavericks. Terrence Newman, Minnesota Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Vince Carter, fresh off their performance against LeBron
Yeah.
for the Sacramento Kings.
Where'd that come from?
And all of these players said that they plan on playing the
Yeah.
next year.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yeah.
But my person who needs to retire yesterday,
Talk to
Terrence
that.
Newman.
Yeah.
Dude, he's still a starting DB
Still, though.
in the NFL.
Yeah.
And he looks like it.
Yeah.
He's bad.
Yeah.
I see him get smoked every Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. Anytime he's on TV, if it
Somebody
went for
get bad.
Xavier Rose, if
Somebody's
it went for
getting
Harrison Smith, and it
Yeah.
went for that damn front line that they got with Linville Joseph, and
Yeah.
what's my guy name? That D line in Minnesota. Dude, Terrence Newman is trash.
Yeah, they getting past Terrence Newman.
Woo!
Y'all forgot one on this list now.
Who that?
Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson.
Don't do Joe Johnson like that.
He's
Joe
been
Johnson
moving.
still getting them
Don't
check. He
be
needs to retire.
disrespectful Joe Johnson
Dead
like
ass.
that.
Listen,
No.
take VC out, put Joe
He's
Johnson
not
in
that,
there.
he's not that long in the tooth.
Joe
Joe
Johnson.
Johnson looks bad.
But he's
And he
not-
playing in some bum ass
He
Jordans.
played Arkansas in 1990?
No.
Nah.
Not 1990.
2000.
98.
2001.
98.
Nah, he wasn't there. He was on there 1 year. He was on Arkansas 1 year.
Joe Johnson ain't that long in the tooth. He long in the tooth.
No, listen.
But
Just VC 40. He'll be 41 next
that's what I'm saying.
this month.
Yeah.
Dirk gonna play again next year.
Dirk said he playing again next year.
And Mark Cuban gonna keep letting him play too.
Just think about it. He's slowing up the team's
Well,
progress.
the thing is, Mark Cuban can't tell him no because he took so many pay cuts for him.
Yeah, sure.
He's
So Mike,
just getting
you
his
know
money
him
back
more.
out of the years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
You
can't
paying him a lot
start.
of time. He shouldn't be starting.
He shouldn't be starting.
No way Dirk should be starting.
No, for sure.
But you still got respect.
If D Wade is
still
coming
came
off
back
the
and fadeaway.
bench,
Still came back and fadeaway.
Dirk should be
He
coming off
still
the
came
bench.
back and fadeaway.
It's unstoppable. But this is the thing. It's so hard for him to get to that spot
That's true.
now.
That's true.
You understand?
You can't get there.
No, he can't get there. The Made of Glass Award. My bad. What you gonna say?
I would say shout out to Dirk.
Shout out to Dirk.
You seen his wife.
Oh, you listen.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. I knew it was
Dirk is
real
cookout.
when Dirk pulled up
Yeah.
and he had a plate in his hand and it had a
Aluminum
aluminum
foil
foil
around
around it.
it. Yeah.
I said, yeah,
Yeah.
he's with the coach.
Yeah.
For sure. The Made of Glass Award.
Ooh.
He's an athlete. He said, just can't stay healthy. Who are our nominees, Jeff?
We got The Process. Joel Embiid. D Rose. Ah, man.
Damn, D-Rose.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woo.
Andrew Luck.
Drew Luck. Who you guys winning, Jeff?
Come on, man. This is rough right here.
Who you guys winning, Jeff?
I got Tiger actually winning a major this year.
Yeah.
So I think Tiger's going to bounce back this year.
Okay.
It's D Rose.
Who you got?
I got Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck hurt you. He let the hood down. He let the hood down.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You know your fantasy quarterback last year.
That month.
Come on, man.
We
We had to sit through that. Well, I was on the show then, but I used to listen to every fantasy update just for the Andrew Luck bash.
I'll never forgive him for that shit. If he plays the way he's supposed to play, you know what I do. I just, whatever. My winner is Joel Embiid. Jeff.
He still doesn't play back to back.
He came back. Look, he ain't practiced.
Oh yeah,
He's killing now.
He has
he practiced all year. I don't think he's ever going to
and
practice.
he's still out of shape. And it's 2 months in, bro.
Four
like
quarters a game.
He's done.
Struggling.
He's done. They gotta trade him, Jeff.
No,
They gotta
can't
trade
trade
him.
the process.
This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Give him
If
a
tomorrow,
bag. Give him a bag.
They can't trade the process.
tomorrow, you can get Anthony Davis for him.
Oh yeah, well,
Carl
yeah.
Anthony Towns.
No, you do it. You do
You
that.
get a package of Devin Booker and
You don't do that.
T.J.
You
Warren.
don't
I'm
do that.
gone.
You don't do that.
We
Because
gone.
You still got Ben Simmons. You can't have Ben Simmons, Devin Booker, Markelle Fultz.
Yes, you can.
Who's your inside?
You know, we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
I don't think you can get rid of Embiid.
I trust the process,
Yeah,
but
I
the
mean,
process,
The process is bringing people to the stadium.
the process is Ben Simmons.
Well, but he doesn't put the butts in the seats.
That's true.
Like Joel.
He's the ticket.
yeah.
he's
You come
the
to see
ticket.
Joel.
You come to see Joel, but we can't see Joel in back-to-backs. Joel is not practicing. That's not good for a
He don't
team, man.
practice. He don't play back to backs. He's still on minute restriction. That game when they went to them 3 overtimes against
Let's take him out.
okay, so I thought he was gonna die.
He did. We're not watching Joel Embiid.
I thought he was going down that game. What game did you say?
The OKC game. When
Oh,
they
yeah.
gave it 3
Overtimes?
Oh my gosh.
He's
like,
done.
He was like me after the ones. Yeah,
He
was
was struggling.
But this is the thing. He's done like that every game.
Yeah, every game.
Third, fourth quarter, he's
Fourth quarter,
cooked.
he's done. If it's a close game,
He got practice.
That's how he look for real.
He hurt me, Jeff, with this non-practice shit.
yeah, no, I'm not arguing.
What are we? 35 games in?
Yeah,
Give or take?
Yeah.
But
We ain't practice.
But by his performance, I'm leaving everything how it is. If that's how you gonna play, you ain't gotta practice.
Jim, y'all not even in the playoffs right now. How we trusting the process? This is the process is here.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I got this one. No. If that's the case,
Mhm.
then what about your unicorn? They're not.
Yeah, they are.
No. Philadelphia just beat them.
They in the A spot.
Yeah, Philadelphia's in the 9 spot, then.
For
They're
real?
right behind, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
You
yeah.
see what I'm saying? So
But-
it's like,
Who in the A? Cameraman, who in the A? The Pacers? In the A?
yeah, they lost a lot. They come back down to
Oh,
earth.
VO ain't played the last time.
Oh, here you
VO
go.
hasn't played the last
Oh,
three
here we
games.
go.
Yeah, for sure. And what place is Philly? Just give me a number, goddammit.
Dang.
No bad.
You was at 115?
Man, anyway, this is like 10.
10.
Okay. Yeah. And who's in 9?
Pacers. It's one game, though.
I was one game.
It's one
That's what I
game.
was thinking. I just saw it. Yeah.
Pacers, Knicks, Philadelphia. 8, 9, 10, one game.
8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. That's what's up. And the last award of the night, the granddaddy of them all,
Hey.
the Mike Tyson Award. Why Mike Tyson? Because when Mike Tyson was in his prime, he was the most dominant athlete in his profession. Wouldn't you say that, Jeff?
Yeah.
Right?
Right. You ain't never seen
It ain't no
anything
question.
like
I ain't never seen nothing like Mike.
Yeah. That was crazy.
That was insane. Right?
Didn't have no music, just walked out.
black tights.
Yeah.
I mean, black shorts,
black
trunks.
black
black.
boxing shoes.
Come on, man.
He just walked out of him business
And did work.
And left.
That's domination.
Yeah.
For sure. Who are our nominees?
LeBron James,
Mm-hmm.
Giancarlo Stanton,
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Brown, Connor McDavid.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you go first.
Let me go first.
You go first.
Go ahead.
Good.
Get the LeBron out there.
Nah, it's rough because I can't take LeBron. That's my guy.
LeBron Ramon James.
But Antonio Brown, rough man. Undersized wide receiver.
He just open. He open right now. Even though he hurt, he open.
He hurt and he's open.
He's open right now.
AB is open. They don't give a damn. Listen, who playing quarterback?
He open.
He is open.
And the footwork on the side,
Sidebar argument. Give DeAndre Hopkins Ben Roethlisberger.
Still wouldn't look like this. You don't think so?
Ooh. DeAndre Hopkins is
Crazy.
special.
Hands, though.
Special.
Hands crazy. He doing that with no quarterback. He
No
never had a
quarterback.
Deshaun Watson was the best quarterback.
That's all he had.
And then
Five
6
games.
weeks.
Yeah.
Listen, DeAndre Hopkins cold.
Like DeAndre
Slick.
Hopkins, I'm gonna tell you, DeAndre Hopkins and Antonio Brown. It's like you saw Ray Allen shoot, man. Ray Allen can shoot.
Yeah.
Then you see Steph shoot.
Yeah.
Steph can shoot.
You
No,
know
I didn't argue that.
Yeah.
So Ray Allen was the best you ever saw. Then you saw Steph was like, well, it's better than that.
Yeah.
All right, I got it.
AB, man. AB special.
Yeah.
AB is special.
Yeah.
Say the most dominant, though.
Stanley.
Stanley. And just watch what he does
Yeah.
when he has some actual pitching behind
Yeah.
him. He's going to have pitching behind him.
Yeah.
But the Yankees,
Yeah.
I just hope he
No. We got to worry about that. We run a clean system right there.
Nah,
In
y'all
the
don't run
Bronx.
no clean.
We run a clean system in the Bronx.
Huh?
We run a clean
Oh,
system in the
sorry.
Bronx.
Jason
Gianni?
No, that was before. That was when he was with the
A-Rod?
Rockets. Nah, that was before he was with the Mariners.
What?
No.
He
No,
was-
it was not.
Nah, he was clean with the Yankees.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
That's how you feel.
Yeah, he was clean with the Yankees. He didn't do shit. Clearly. He was
He
trash
missed
for
a
us.
year because he failed the test.
No, that was
As a
prior
Yankee.
to. You know what I'm saying? It got nothing to do with us. My most dominant athlete in the profession might be LeBron James.
Yeah, but are you serious gonna say A-Rod didn't do it with y'all?
I'm not confirming or denying. Understand me?
Okay.
From the
That's
South Side.
all I want to
See,
hear.
I'm-
That's all I want to hear. Don't put it out there like he wasn't doing nothing.
The Saint be shipping?
Yeah.
We sinking with that thing. You hear me?
Yeah, I respect that.
Okay. What's that?
LeBron though.
Man, AB though.
AB ain't won nothing
Hey,
yet.
this one.
He ain't
That's
won nothing
true.
yet. He ain't
That's
won
true.
nothing yet.
AB 5 consecutive years, 100 catches.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I think this is his
But,
year, man.
but can he stay healthy?
He ain't been hurt, Jeff.
Yeah, he missed a couple of games in there every so often.
And he still have 100 catches.
Yeah, no, his production's always
Listen.
They gonna throw it his way no matter what.
Yeah, he's always open, man. Those are the inaugural
Yeah,
FSP awards,
that's
man.
all right, man.
Hey, man, Jeff.
That's all
Good
right.
find there, champ.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Another one in the book, cameraman. Did we run long? Okay, we running good.
We're good.
Okay, that's what's up.
New Year's Eve, baby.
New Year's Eve, what you doing, man?
I'm trying to.
Find a poll question.
Nah, RIP to Paul question.
Yeah.
What you doing for New Year's Eve?
I'm chilling, man. I'll probably, just hang out, every year.
Yeah.
Got a good bottle of champagne. So
Yeah.
spend a little money on that. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. What about you, Jeff?
I didn't make it to the store to get me my good bottle, so
Mhm.
I'm just gonna chill out. I ain't doing that.
What's that? Something soft and light skin with you?
Oh!
Try my best.
Mm.
Man likes what he likes.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, likes what he likes.
Sure. What's that? Until next time, man. Don't forget to tell a friend,
To
man.
tell a friend.
To tell another friend.
To tell the Black Power Fist friend, I guess. whatever.
Soft light skin for me, baby.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. And most important,
Yeah.
Happy New Year to all of us.
Everybody,
Everybody.
man. Happy New Year. Happy
You got
Kwanzaa.
to go for New Year.
Be better than 2017, man.
That's it.
That's it, man.
And be careful.
You know what I gotta do?
I remember the camera's on.
Cameras always. You know what I gotta do, Jeff?
What's that?
I have to. And you gonna help me with this.
Okay.
I have to stop expecting myself to not get mad about certain shit. Because I get mad.
Yeah.
And it happens fast.
Yeah, real fast.
Speaking of fantasy football.
Oh my god.
I'm just trying to help you, man. You gotta go through adversity. Here. That's wrong.
I have the funniest thing he never said. You gotta go through that verse.
Hey, New Year, baby. I made 100, try to make 2 this year. Let's roll. 200. Everybody speak 200.
I mean, you got me fucked.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.